Nassau Road. Nassau's got a whole lot of soul. Feel alright. Mini skirts, maxi skirts, and afro hair.
Tony, how you doing?
Okay.
How are all of you?
Doing good.
I'm well.
Right.
Yeah. I'm Tony, and I'm from Dominica. I love film. I love the Caribbean cinema, the way it's opening up and spreading out, and all these opportunities that are arising out of the Caribbean.
I just got back from New York in the blistering cold. I was there to talk to a girl that's in charge of a Caribbean distribution company. They're distributing right now a film that came out of Jamaica. It's called Ring the Alarm. And Ring the Alarm is basically
Good song.
it's also, yeah, it's a song.
It's a song.
Ring the Alarm is a composition of 6 short films. These Jamaican filmmakers basically got together. Well, 5 or 6 from Jamaica, 1 from St. Lucia. They got together and they decided they're not going to wait on the money anymore to get these movies made. So they decided they're going to do it themselves. And they sort of formed this collective, a collective they call the New Caribbean Cinema. And they went out and they produced short films. And the short films came together as one film.
I also think the idea of the New Caribbean cinema invites new critical conversations, and so it's going to be making film history. It's going to be the Cahiers de Cinema, Dogma 95, all over again in whole new directions, because it's going to be our stories. It's going to be coming from us.
And it did very well in Jamaica. It's been on the festival circuit. And we started to sort of play with this idea of what this would mean for the region if we took the same concept and we took it to the region, where it's now not just Jamaica, but it's Haiti, Barbados, the Bahamas, Trinidad, Dominica, on and on and on. Right. Or even filmmakers that don't live in the country or in the region, but from the diaspora.
Right, they have some kind of ties.
This is really the genesis of what we're calling the Smartphone Film Contest. So there are 4 rounds to this contest, and in the end, 5 filmmakers join this show, and together we produce 6 short films that become one film, and that film gets world distribution in theaters around the world and here in the region. And of course, that movie plays on tempo. So the prize is basically you. You're the prize. You get to make a movie that's going to be seen by millions, and you get paid to do so. And so the Smartphone Film Contest is designed to really sort of propagate and fuel this whole idea of the New Caribbean cinema. We're asking filmmakers from throughout the region. You don't even have to be a filmmaker. You can work in the theater. Maybe you're an actress like Leslie, who has an idea for a 1-minute short film. Or maybe you're a singer, and you want to do a short musical
video
based on something. We're opening it up to everyone, and doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your status. So what are the rules for the first round? We're asking filmmakers from throughout the region, throughout the diaspora, around the world, to submit a 1-minute scenario based on one of the 4 films that we reviewed on this show. So say you're in Jamaica and you saw The Wedding Ringer. We're asking you to take a scenario from The Wedding Ringer and create a 1-minute film, a 1-minute scenario. Only now it's from a Jamaican perspective. So we're asking you to put a Jamaican spin, a Haitian spin, a Trinidadian spin on The Wedding Ringer, or Selma, or American Sniper.
So, what is the criteria for this contest? Well, let's go first with smart. The smartest word that I know is original. So, what we want is for you to showcase your island or the island you choose to represent in an original manner.
Well, it's a smartphone film contest, so it's going to be smart, right? And a smart film is a film that invites critical conversation, that makes us think, right? It's an intelligent film that's going to challenge our ways of thinking, that's going to really voice our identities and identities maybe that we had not even considered before, experiences that we hadn't really put a lens to or even imagined.
Phone. Your sound quality. We want to be able to hear your unique voice clearly and succinctly.
Phone. Okay, so phone means technology. This is a new technology that we want to see what kind of innovations can be brought through it.
Phone, as for sound, and as for the non-English speaking parts of the Caribbean, we're asking you to submit English subtitles. So if it's coming in from Puerto Rico and it's in Spanish, we're asking for English subtitles. If it's coming in from Martinique and it's French, we're asking for English subtitles, and so on and so forth.
Film. We want to see your visual sophistication.
So this new technology of the smartphone, we're asking that our filmmakers manipulate it and create a new kind of media or a new kind of art through this lens, which is a very new kind of lens that we're more and more seeing the world through, right?
So film is cinema, and we're expecting originality. We're expecting good writing. We're expecting good directing. We're gonna look for these things because remember, 50% of the vote will come from the panel on this show. And we're gonna be looking for good writing. We're gonna be looking for good directing. We're gonna be looking for good acting. But most importantly, we're gonna be looking for your original voice. We want this to come from you and your country.
Contest. This means you're contending. You have to remember that 50% of the votes come from views and likes in social media, which means you have to pump this through Facebook and Instagram. You have to get your film seen by others.
The short film submitted should be entertaining. Otherwise, why would we watch it if it's not entertaining? We're gonna fall asleep if it's not entertaining, at least I would. So we don't want that to happen. We want people to have that emotional connection, whether it's something hilarious, whether it's something dramatic, something that makes them sad, something that makes them stop and think. We just want to connect with the audience, so you essentially have to keep that in mind.
And lastly, submission. We're asking you to submit your 1-minute films via YouTube or Facebook. If you're submitting your film on YouTube, then we're asking you to share it on Facebook, because the way we're gonna see the films is typing in a hashtag, the cinemas. With that said, when you share it on Facebook, we want you to hashtag the title you selected, hashtag Carolwood, hashtag the country you're coming from or the country you're representing. What I like most about we're playing with this whole theme and this whole idea of Carolwood. Nollywood, Nigeria has their Nollywood. Yeah. India has their Bollywood. This producer and I in New York were really discussing, well, what is Carolwood? It means our stories, it means our myths, it means our legends. But it also means the influence of Hollywood.
Stay right there, you know. I can get you. By hook or by crook, I can get you. I know what's going on now. I can get you, baby. I can get you.